Good evening, Friday night. Absolutely wild evening. It's about 9:15 now. I've not done any training today, just letting my saddle sore heal and just getting some recovery in. So I've got the canyon out because I've had a bit of a creak on it. Although I think the last time I rode it was Mallorca a few weeks ago, no, a couple months ago in fact. I thought it was the bottom bracket, so I changed the bottom bracket and it still creaks. It's only when I'm out of the saddle, so I'm going to try and capture the noise, but I think I know what it is, so we'll go out for a spin, make sure it's still making the creaky noise, and see if we can fix it. So of course, really frustratingly, it hardly made a noise there that test ride, but I know it does make a creak after a while. I know it's just when I'm out of the saddle, so I put it down to bottom bracket initially, thinking, oh, the more power I'm putting on, more like sideways forces. But a new bottom bracket greased everything up, still exactly the same. So after getting people to ride next to me while I was doing it, we eventually decided it's the headset. So I didn't actually have a correct Torx thing, because Canyon are a bit weird with their headset setups and the way that you tension it. But I'll show you now. So on a regular bike, you'll have the stem bolts, the steer tube and the stem. And what you'll do is you'll line everything up, you'll put the expanding nut or the star nut in the top tube at the top, tighten that up so it pulls it all together and compresses it so there's no play in the headset, and then tighten up the stem bolts. That's it, job done. However, on this Canyon, there's no nut in there, and you can't put one in. I suppose you could do, but it's not the way it's supposed to work. So what you do is straighten all your wheel up and everything, tighten the stem bolts up. There we go, that's exactly 6 Newton meters there. And once it's tight, what you want to do is take a T6 screwdriver, which is very, very small, and then tighten that bolt there. What it does is expands that. See that little tiny gap expanding there? So you only need to do it hand tight, just so there's no play in the headset. I think that's pretty much done it. Might do it a little bit more, see if that makes any difference. Yeah, and that is it. So then you pop the top cap back on. Job done. Take it for a test ride and see how it rides. So just to recap, I've gone through months of having a creaky bike, all for not having one of these. So I don't think I actually got one of these in the Canyon set when I got the bike. I can only assume I've never tightened it properly. But it's all good now, so hopefully it'll be okay. I'm not really going to ride this bike until after Ironman UK, because I need to spend time on the TT bike. But as soon as that is out of the way, this is where it's at, because I'm doing the Hort Route Alps at the end of August. And I need to get used to riding this, and I need to get used to riding it up big hills and down big hills, which we don't have in Norfolk, but I'll certainly put in some training in. So tomorrow, Saturday, is looking like a decent ride in the morning on the TT bike, and then depending on what time I get back, I'm either going to go for a run or go for an open water swim first and then a run. There's a lake not too far from me, or a pond not too far from me, that's got a swim on about 10:30 tomorrow morning. But I'll see how I go. I'm going to try and get out early and be done before it's too hot, and hopefully run when it is warm but easy, so that I can sort of replicate Ironman UK, because it's only a week away, and that's pretty much it then. I think training wise I'll just be tapering down. I've got a longish run to do on Sunday, but it'll just be steady. So yeah, see you tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a bit more interesting than fixing a creaky headset.